Hello good people, it's a brand new week. Welcome to Finance Skills Hub. Here we learn, we connect and we grow. Good morning. In this short video, we are going to look at a very common problem in Microsoft Word. When you have situations, you have to fit a portrait orientation and a landscape orientation in the same document. As usual, let's head to Microsoft Word and see how we can get around this. Start with a brand new Word document and we are going to generate dummy text. To do that, you can use this function equal to LOREM, open brackets. Here you indicate the number of paragraphs you want. So here I want 20 paragraphs. In each paragraph I want 9 lines. So when I close my bracket and hit enter, it generates this dummy text, which is usually used for design work and alignment or any other thing you want to do in the office space. So here we are. Now this is a challenge. This document is actually set in portrait. So if I go to layout, you see that everything here is portrait. I'm bringing in an Excel table. So when I go down, I want to insert an Excel table here. So let's say find table below. Okay. Now this is my Excel table. So I come here and I'm going to copy this Excel table with all the columns, and then I switch back to my Word. Okay, so when I come here and I paste, what's going to happen is that because of the width of my table, some columns are not visible. To make this visible, it will be good to set this page in landscape while the rest of the pages remain portrait. Now how do you do this? What you're going to do is you stand just before the point you inserted the table. That's in this page, the page before the table, and then we go to layout and then we insert a section break. Okay, so we're going to insert a section break in the next page, which is where the table is. So I go here and then I click insert section break. What is going to happen is when you come to home and you use this show hide paragraph marks view, you see that indeed there's a section break that has been inserted here. What this means is that below this point, the orientation can be different from what is above. Okay, so while we are here, we can go back to the layout and then change the orientation for this particular one to landscape. Okay, so this remains portrait and we have this as landscape. Now let's come to the point where the table ends. So now where the table ends is this point. So we come back here, let me take off the markers, and in the layout we insert another break in the next page. So we do that. Now when you come to the home and you view, you realize that there's another section break here. What this means is that below this point you can change the orientation in subsequent pages. So we come to the layout here and then orientation, we set this back to portrait. So effectively we've now inserted a landscape view, okay, between two portrait sections. Okay, now let's work on our table a bit. So I highlight the table and then I go to the table layout and then use the auto fit to window, okay, to set it nicely. Let me take off my markers and then our document is set. So when you are printing, you can print nicely. When you are reading, you can also read and switch between the two portrait views. So when you are faced with a situation like this, that's what you are supposed to do. Insert section breaks in new pages before and after and you'll be fine. Please practice and add it to your list of tricks. For more of these short videos, you can join our WhatsApp broadcast list. We send videos to you on Mondays and Fridays. Send ad to this WhatsApp number. All our old videos are on our YouTube channel, Finance Skills Hub, or connect with us on any of these social media handles. Thank you so much for watching and have a good week.